everyone. My name is Emila, and I'm here today with Antonia, a Red Seal welder. Antonia, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
So, Antonia, can you tell us a little bit about where you work and what you do?
I work at Irving Shipyard. I've been there since June of 2017, and I'm a Red Seal welder.
And what are some of your favorite aspects of your job?
I personally enjoy the fact that it's instant gratification. I instantly know if I've done a good job or a bad one.
Yep.
Yeah, just the fact that once I'm done and I lift up my shield, I know if that's going to last or if it's something I have to grind out and re-weld, but it's instantly there.
So, do you like what you do?
I definitely enjoy what I'm doing. I'm gonna have a hard time striving for the next level because that means I have to weld less.
Okay.
But currently, I'm going to do this as long as I can.
So, can you speak a little bit about what that next level is and how you get there?
So currently, I am a level 1 CWB inspector, and I hope to move on to level 2 and pursue that a little bit harder, which means myself, I have to get tested every 2 years to ensure that I am capable of using each welding process that I'm already certified in. So being an inspector, I'm able to do that certification. As a level 1, yes, I can do that, but it's harder to get employed as an inspector just right out the gate.
Right.
So I think if I got my level 2, it'd be much easier for me to do so.
Right. And have you always saw yourself in this field, or were you ever doing anything different?
Before this, I was a bus driver for the city, and my mother brought up an ad for a 14-week exploration program called Women Unlimited. And I thought, oh yeah, that might be cool. And I've always been really handy, so I thought maybe that'd be a good idea. My brother he went to school for metal fabrication. So when he took that, I was like, well, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll do that. And then when I went to apply, they let me know that they had partnered with Irving to do a metal focus for just getting women in the metal trades, and they would have a job at Irving. So they focused on getting 5 metal fabricators and 15 welders. So as soon as I caught when it'd be 15 welders, I said, well, maybe I'll try for the welder position, as your ratio is a little bit higher. And I'm glad I did, because come to find out, you do way less welding than I thought you would as a fabricator. And welding is definitely my passion.
So, can you tell us a little bit about some of the fulfillments you get out of your job now that you maybe didn't get previously in past careers?
You're your own boss in a sense, and there's always a way for there to be a smile, whether it be the fact that you did such a good job or you got so much accomplished, to the fact that now I'm able to mentor other students that are looking to do the same career as myself. So had I stayed as a bus driver, I wouldn't have been able to meet as many people as I have. I wouldn't be able to mentor anybody as far as I'm concerned. I feel like the route I'm on now has allowed me to open up so many doors. When I was a bus driver, I didn't even think that I'd be able to be a reservist MP, and I was able to join the reserves 5 years ago, and that was due to the fact that I wasn't in a really fluctuated schedule.
Right.
And now I have a steady schedule, which means I'm able to devote some time to the reserves.
And kind of building off of that, can you speak a little bit about the importance of mentorship, both from getting mentored and also being a mentor?
Yes. I feel that mentoring is something that I was missing when I was coming into the trades. When I got hired at Irving, I felt like they gave us all the tools we needed to get the job, but once we got the job, we were kind of left to our own demise. And since then, it's gotten better, it's improved, but we definitely have a ways to go at the shipyard with making people feel kind of welcomed and that they're not alone. So if they need to know where to go for tools, they have somebody to go to. And the last program that went in, it was 20 African Nova Scotians, and all of them know me by name, and when they see me, if they need something, they ask me for it. And 18 of them are employed at the shipyard as we speak. So it's just really great to see them from the interview stage all the way up to now they're hired and working.
Right. So obviously, women are still underrepresented in the trades, specifically women of color.
Yes.
So can you kind of speak to your experience as a woman of color in the trades, and did you feel supported, or what would you like to see change?
I think everybody can be supported more. You can never say, oh, I had too much support. So definitely more support for our youth, maybe more knowledge. Like, I had no idea of what I could do until I was here. So had I known maybe in high school, maybe I would have taken a different outlook on life. But definitely the need for mentors and people like that are like you and me.
Right. So if you could say or give one piece of advice to young women out there who are interested but maybe a little bit hesitant to get into a male-dominated field, what would you say?
Ask, research. You never know who you can find if you just ask. If you're interested in going and working at Irving, well, then you start searching that website and you start gaining the knowledge that you need to work there. You see somebody that's on the street that's, got an Irving shirt, we're pretty distinct, it's blue. Ask them. Most of us are pretty laid back and we don't mind helping out. So I feel like if you don't ask any questions, you won't get the answers. So if you ask and they say no, then at least you asked instead of, well, I don't know if they're going to say yes or no.
Thank you so much, Antonia, for being with us today. And thank you for watching, and be sure to check out our other interviews.